This packet's going to be split up into two parts. When you get done with what I ask you to get done with, hand it back to me. Okay, and I will give you your packet back the next day we have class. So here's what's going on, because it is kind of a long problem. You have a 10 by 9 foot garden. You had a uniform walkway around the garden, and the area is 306 square feet. Find the width of the walkway. Okay, so you have a little picture here. Here's what you need to do with this rectangle shape type problem. You need to split the packet, split the problem down the middle horizontally. And then split the top half vertically. Okay, you'll be a lot happier, you have a lot better workspace if you do that. Now we're only going to mess around on top today. We are going to put this little couple things. We're going to do just a few things down here. We're going to put an equal sign down here. And then down here for my answer, which we're not going to find in this video, we're going to put the answer, what the label is. It's just feet, okay? So feet equals. Okay. Because when you're dealing with a shape, that's kind of what you're finding. There's what you're going to do. This picture we're going to fill out. It's 10 by 9. But that's just the middle. The whole thing, I measure the whole thing, and I mark where the middle starts and stops. So from here to here is 10, and from here to here is X. Now, if you get the 9 and the 10 mixed up, it doesn't matter in the long run. Okay? And then here, measure that from the middle's 9, and then X and X. I call everything X because it's the same all the way around, so I can use the same variable. Okay, now here's what you do. You're going to make a parentheses for the length and times it by a parentheses for the width. So length, width. Now we did something like this kind of similar earlier this year. So how many X's are in the length? There's 1, 2. So 2X. 2X plus 10. Now for the width, there's 2 X's and a 9. So 2X plus 9. Okay, now multiply this out. So you start with the 2x, so 2x times 2x, it's the FOIL method. And then 2x times positive 9. Positive 10 times 2x. And then positive 10 times positive 9. They're all positives, so that's good. Okay. So 2 times 2 is 4. Now all your x's should have powers. 1, 1, 1, and nothing, nothing, 1, nothing. And then on x, I add the powers. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. 4x to the second power. 2 times 9 is 18. Then it's x to the first, because that's the only x I have. 10 times 2 is 20. And then x to the first. And then 10 times 9 is 90. Okay, now I come back over here and I write blank x to the second plus blank x plus blank. So for x to the second, we have 4. For regular x, we had 18 to 20, and that's 38. Then for non-x's, you have 90. Okay? Now, put equals A. A stands for area, because length times width equals area. Now, what you do is go down here and just write those three things. 4x to the second plus 38x plus 90 on this side. And then they tell me what the area is. The area is 306. Okay? And then stop what you're doing at that point. Okay? That's all I need you to do. Set up the equation. We'll worry about solving it in the next video. Okay, this one here, rectangle trivet has an 8-inch by 6-inch center and a wooden uniform border. Okay, the area of 120 inches squared. How wide is the border? Okay, so split it horizontally, split this vertically, and down here you're just going to put an equals. And then down here you're going to put what your answer is, which here is inches. So everything's in inches, so the inches are my answer. Okay, now go to your picture. Your picture's 8 by 6, but that's just the middle. Now to find the whole thing, from here to here is 8, from here to here is x, and from here to here is x. Okay. From here to here is 6, from here to here is x, from here to here is x. Okay, so then I come over here, and this is the length multiplied by the width. Okay, so there's 2 x's along with an 8, so 2x plus 8, and then 2 x's and a 6, so 2x plus 6. Now multiply this with rainbows. 2x times 2x, 2x times positive 6, everything's positive, 8 times 2x, and 8 times 6. Okay, so 2 times, we're going to put 1s in front here. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then on x, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12, and that'd just be x to the 1. 8 times 2 is 16, that's just x to the 1. 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, then over here, line up your spaces. Blank x second plus blank x plus blank. So we've got 4. 12 plus 16 is 28, and then 48. That equals our area. So I come down here, I write 4x to the second power plus 28x plus 48. And my area is 120. Okay, so we put 120 and then leave the problem. Okay, my next problem. Again, with these shape problems, split it down the middle. Make a horizontal line. Okay, let's fill out this shape first. 40 by 20. Okay. Then measure the whole length. You have 40 and then an x and an x. 20 and x and an x. Okay. So then I make my 2 parentheses multiplied because it's the length times the width, because it's all about the area. The area is what I'm told. So it's going to be 2 x's and a 40, 2 x's and a 20. Okay. And then I multiply 2x times 2x, 2x multiplied by 20, 40 multiplied by 2x, and 40 multiplied by 20. One. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then x, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 times 20 is 40, and then x to the first. 40 times 2 is 80, x to the first. And 40 times 20 is 800. Okay. So line up your blanks. And we have a 4. We add these because those are both just regular x's to the first. 40 plus 80 is 120, and then 800. And that equals our A. So then come down here and write 4x to the second plus 120x plus 800 equals, don't write A because I know the area is 1,125. Okay. And the answer down here when we solve it is going to be feet. Okay, next problem. Picture is 22 by 20 inches. You design a frame to put around the picture. This creates an area of 840 square inches. Find the width of the frame. So again, down the middle. It's not going to be the 3 boxes, not when I'm dealing with a shape, okay? And split that vertically. So let's label our picture. We got 22 by 20, but the whole thing has a 22 in the middle, and then an X here and an X here. 20, and then an X here and an X here. So what I want to do is make length times width, because that's what area really is equal to, length times width. So I have two, for the length I have 2 X's and a 22. 2X plus 22. 2 X's and a 20, so 2X plus 20. So multiply that. So 2X times 2X, 2X times 20. 22 times 2X, and 22 times 20. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 times 20 is 40 with just x to the first. 22 times 2 is 44 with just x to the first. Then 22 times 20 is 440. Okay. So put this equation to get this expression together in simplest form. Okay, you do that with your blanks. You got 4. 40 plus 44 is 84, and then 440. Okay, now come down here and just put equals A. Okay, so 4x to the second plus 84x plus 440 equals my area, but I know the area is 840, so don't keep the A in there. Okay, and then you'll solve it, and oh, yeah, by the way, inches. Okay, so put inches down here. That's your answer to the problem, but we have to solve it.